All right, here's the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
His bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie Georges St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight. And ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, has graced the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside Georges St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite tonight.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. Makhachev is ready to engage yet again. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Makhachev.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true five-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. The arm triangle is getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish.
Yeah, paging Alexei Oleinik. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Usman getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Oh, another submission attempt by him now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Oh, yeah, it's a fight here.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
Beautiful transition. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Makhachev's back in full mount.
Great shot from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
Okay, you lost that. You listen to me? Lost it big. Just taking you down way too easily, and you're not even trying to get back up. I want you to put good.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, nice low kick. So he blocks the strike and now counters with a jab. That doesn't always tell the story, but in this one, it has certainly been effective. Checks the leg kick. Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. Just out of range with that strike. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Makhachev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, he's going to triangle slam.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Nice strike lands from the bottom side.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Usman.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
3 minutes to go in round two. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Now he's going full mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Oh,
you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. 20 seconds to go. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. 2 rounds in the books.
That's what I'm talking about right there. He can't handle your striking. Just keep moving to your left. Just stay away from his power and just keep.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot made it perfect.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Right hand barely missed there.
Well, he keeps getting back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Big shot to the head.
Usman's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Immediately gets the underhook. Nice uppercut.
On the shot. There you go, single leg.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Makhachev's trying for a submission here. Looks like a pretty good attempt here.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position. Nice transition.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so now blood is a factor, you see.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, he's gonna submit it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Usman's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 rounds. Shot there, he's left with his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Oh, he's trying.
These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
He passed the half guard.
Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Makhachev's going for the sub here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
It's work. No, stop it. It's work.
Nice positional control here.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent. Land strikes that matter and end this fight.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
10 seconds remaining here in round 4. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot, he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt, he got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready? You ready?
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Islam Makhachev. Making all these shots count. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, it looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Ooh, arms in tight. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Nice.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his...
Oh, how good is that as he gets up?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Usman's right back to the full mount here.
Get on the outside. Get on the side. Don't let him keep you flat.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
In the half guard.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Changing the position.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Getting them out here.
1 minute to go in the fight. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot set up a sub attempt.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is wealthy.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Usman's back inside control here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so another one bites the dust. Another challenger goes by the wayside. Congratulations to the still undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world. There he is. Hard 25 minutes fought here tonight, but he goes out the way he came in, undisputed as the king of the 170s in the UFC.